expected to have that 13-game win streak like they did last year.
This is the gift that God has given me to be able to help.
So then I'm correct.
I'm not.
Am I correct?
You are correct.
Why blame? Why you're blaming?
I have a question for Carolyn. Carolyn, hold on. I have a question for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the Doug Serravo Show, which is brought to you by our good friends at the Unsolicited Role Models. The role models you may not want, but you may just need. As always, I'm your host, Dougie Serravo, and we got my good friend, Jimmy Drust.
Hello.
Jimmy Drust is back in the building.
Yes, sir.
The man you cannot trust.
You could trust a little bit.
Well, when you propose a trade and then veto it,
because
something
other
does
people
not make sense.
didn't like it. Doug, you were losing that trade. And you know it.
and after I saw the points Chris Godwin put up, I realized I was stupid.
Yeah. Like, you would have lost that trade big time. I was giving you Jefferson, yes. And I was giving you, like, what, another player?
Pacheco.
I was giving you Pacheco that comes back in a couple weeks. So, yeah, you definitely would have lost that trade.
Yeah,
I would have Kamara and freaking Barkley.
Yeah, but Barkley hasn't put up points, so I
but
can't complain about
you
that.
have to look at
7 points is not going to
But you
cut it.
have to look who they're going against the next couple weeks. That's especially when if you're going into championships, look who they're playing in the championships, and then you'll see.
Yeah.
That's what it matters the most is the championship rounds.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So I'm not sure if you know this. I'm not sure if my viewers know it either. But there's a curse going on dating back to 2006. It's called
The Dougie curse?
The NLCS Dougie curse. Let me take away my name. I don't know why it's up there on the video.
Because you're a goon. Because probably from the last video you didn't take it off.
But there's a curse going on. Well, Andy at work likes to call me the home team jinx because the home team always loses when I'm there.
I don't know, because you were there at the NLDS, and then they won.
Yeah, they won that game.
Yeah.
But dating back to Game 7 of the 2006 NLCS when Carlos Beltran had the bases loaded and he struck out looking at the pitch, every NLCS game I've been to, the teams lose, and they ultimately lose the series.
So maybe you should just not go.
So we go back to last year, Diamondbacks, Phillies. Phillies had a 3-2 series lead going home. I got these tickets. I said, I'm going to see them clinch. It's going to be a fun atmosphere. I think they lost that game.
They lost both
offense
games.
Died down. They
Yeah.
lost Game 6. They lost Game 7. They lose the series.
Yeah.
Last night, I go see the Mets play the Dodgers.
And the Mets get freaking...
Mets lose 8-0.
Yeah.
But I thought Mendoza, not David, because I know he gets triggered when I say his name. Carlos Mendoza left in Tyler McGill to face Shohei Ohtani, and that was the worst mistake he could have done. I would have brought in a left-handed pitcher in Peterson, and that could have ended the inning. Instead, he hits a 3-run home run, makes it 6-0, and there goes the game. I don't know what's going on with Dougie and the NLCS, but we can't see a win.
Stay away. Stay away, Doug. Stay where you are.
I'm going to stay home for the rest of the series. Well, I have to based on the schedule.
Well, especially there's only 2 more games tonight and tomorrow, and then the rest will be in LA.
Yeah, so Dougie's here.
Yeah, so Dougie.
So if the Mets somehow win this series in 6 games,
they could. They have to just win. They win tonight and tomorrow, and then hopefully put pressure on them to win Game 6.
No, but what I'm saying is, if they somehow win the next 3 and win this series,
then you know you're the curse.
And you know I'm the NLCS curse.
Yeah, well, don't be like that.
Imagine somehow they blow the Dodgers out tonight and tomorrow, and they win in LA.
They've never shown they can win in LA. Both teams shown that they can win it at any place. It's just at that time it's gonna be who wants it more. That's what it always comes down to. Who wants it more?
The Mets had a lot of opportunities yesterday. They had the bases loaded twice.
Yeah.
They just couldn't get those runs.
No, I think they're just in a slump because the pitching staff of LA is good.
Yeah, LA has a good pitching staff. The Mets need to score first. Once the Mets score first, that's going to be a whole different game.
Yeah, the Mets could somehow get points.
Game 5.
Yeah, the Mets could get points on the board early. They would have to rush the ball.
They could win the next 2 games. There's no reason why they can't.
No, they definitely can. It's just you're playing a tough team in LA.
You're playing a tough team in LA.
Yeah.
You're playing Shohei Ohtani, and rest in peace to Pete Rose, a guy who was banned from the Baseball Hall of Fame because he gambled. We all know it was Shohei Ohtani that gambled. We all know that.
We don't physically know that.
We don't physically know that, but no interpreter makes that much a year.
You don't know that because it depends what he's paying him.
That, but you don't know that.
Because it's whatever he's paying him and whatever the
$10 million a year.
Yeah, I could see that.
He lost $10 million.
Yeah, but I could see him losing that because you don't know how much he's making.
But I was talking to Dave. For that much amount of money, if it's in Ohtani's account, you have to go through Ohtani.
Yeah, true. I mean, who knows what the truth is on that one and everything. Like what the real truth is. They'll just say that just to cover up, but it could be something else. We can speculate all we want. There's no hard evidence that is the truth. We don't know.
There is no hard evidence, but you're going to tell me it's not shady, it's not suspicious?
It's suspicious, but we don't have any hard evidence.
I know.
We could say all we want. Once, if evidence comes out, okay, now I could see it. Now I could see what you guys are talking about.
But the Mets are still alive. This is a team that hasn't quit all
yeah,
year long.
You think they're down and out, and they just come back.
They're down 2-1. It's not over.
Yeah, they could definitely.
It's not over.
They definitely can bounce back. It's just how.
Yeah, it's about how. Score that first run.
Yeah, because that's why you have Lindor being a hit-off pitcher to set an example.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. So we'll see tonight when who's pitching it again?
Quintana, and I believe it is Yamamoto.
Quintana's pitching tonight for them because they're probably saving Senga for probably tomorrow's game, probably.
I don't know. He's been inconsistent this whole playoff.
Or maybe you just keep him down a little bit, and
I say you got to give Peterson a start.
You could give Peterson a start. Maybe tomorrow.
Peterson a start.
Maybe tomorrow and see what happens.
And there is a fun fact of the day. The Mets are now 0-3 when they wear black jerseys in the playoffs.
True.
So you got the Dougie curse, and you got the black jersey curse.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I think they should just stick to their normal pinstripes and everything.
Mm-hmm. So we do have some breaking news to announce on today's show. Breaking news.
I have no idea what you're trying to break here.
We got to talk about it.
About what?
It happened during work. We didn't talk about it last show.
What, the trade?
Yeah, D. Adams is going to the Jets.
We all kind of knew that was going to happen.
It was going to happen eventually.
But after them losing to Buffalo, I think Rodgers was like, hey, we need him now. Because if you look at the remaining schedule, it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
They got to play a lot of tough teams.
They do. They're 2-4.
Yeah. They got to go play Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, which that's tough.
With Wilson starting.
Yeah, I think he's getting number one reps, but I don't know. There's no decision yet. But I think Wilson probably will have to start, which I don't know. Do I like it? Yes and no. I like that Fields was getting used to that offense. But I don't know if Russell could put points up and everything. All right, I think there's an upgrade from that, but we'll see. Because you're going to get to Jets defense that's really tough. But they said too, you'd rather him start against a real good defense than a crappy defense. Because then it tells you if he's that good.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is.
Everyone who knows me knows I can't stand Russell Wilson.
But
everyone knows he's overrated.
But I'm waiting for a but here.
Oh, there is no but this time.
Oh, there's no but this time?
Not this time around.
I don't know. You think he's overrated, but last year he showed that he's pretty much not. It's just he needs a good team around him.
So that says he's overrated. Realistically, if you need a good team around you as a quarterback, that says you're overrated.
Well, let's say this.
Because you're carried. He was carried by the Legion of Boom. He was carried by Marshawn Lynch.
Could you say that about Joe Burrow when he went to the Super Bowl? Didn't he get carried?
Absolutely not.
How did I get carried?
He brought those teams back. They were trailing 24-3 in the conference championship against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Let's
You
go.
need a good quarterback.
Hold on.
You need a good commander.
Tennessee game. How many times that defense got interceptions from Tannehill?
The defense stepped up, but you still need a good quarterback.
The defense.
Hold on. You're going to tell me Daniel Jones would have made that comeback 24-3 against the Kansas City Chiefs? Is that what you're saying? Because
You're not going to sit here and compare.
Still, no,
You're not going to
I'm
sit here
not
and compare.
going- hold on, that's not what I'm even saying.
You're comparing
No,
two different
no,
quarterbacks.
No, exactly. You need a good quarterback.
But, all right, how about if you put Jalen Hurts in that situation?
Jalen Hurts still would have came back.
Yes, you can't put a quarterback that isn't on that
But
level.
you need a good quarterback.
If you put someone on the same level, then yes, you can't put Joe Burrow here and Jones
But
here.
that's my point. Is they're two different quarterbacks, and that's why Russell Wilson's
Hell,
overrated.
you put Sam Darnold in that
But-
situation, I think he'll be fucking better
Absolutely.
because he's showing now. He's 5-0. He's showing everybody, hey, don't sleep on me.
Sam Darnold was always a good quarterback. He was just on a bad Jets team.
Yeah, but do you think
that doesn't prove my
do you
point.
think if Jalen Jones left and say he went to the Ravens, say Lamar got hurt, and then he got
No.
traded to you don't think he's gonna be that good?
No.
Because that's what they run. That's what the Baltimore run. They're a heavy run offense.
Maybe he'll be a good
And
running
Daniel
quarterback,
Jones
and
is-
he'll put up points, but I don't think he's going to lead them to a conference championship.
He probably could, honestly, if he is on the right team. It's on the right team and everything. But
I don't know.
But that defense back like 3 years ago, that defense, yeah, they got 24 points scored on them. That defense locked Mahomes down afterwards. They're telling the offense, you need to score right now.
Okay, and Joe Burrow did the job.
All of them did the job. All of
That
them.
doesn't mean Joe Burrow's overrated. I wouldn't say Joe Burrow was carried.
Joe Burrow was kind of carried into that, especially the Tennessee game. Carried. They only scored 14 points, and then they only let Tennessee
But
score
to say
9.
Joe Burrow wasn't part of the reason why they got to the Super Bowl puts your argument down the drain.
Well, no, because that defense did help win a lot of games.
But
When it
for
needed to be
certain-
locked down,
But for certain teams, you need a good team. But for certain quarterbacks, you need guys.
yeah,
to step
but
it
look
up.
at the team now.
Russell Wilson wouldn't have won the Super Bowls, wouldn't have gotten to the conference championships without Marshawn Lynch, without the Legion of Boom, without Pete Carroll. Because once the team started to go in different directions, once the guys started to retire, Russell Wilson started to fall off in Seattle.
Yeah, because you lost.
That proves the point.
Yeah, but all right, so then you're going to say the same thing if T. Higgins leaves next year and it's just Jamar?
It will make a difference, but Joe Burrow will still step up.
No, because you need a good combination.
I
you,
disagree.
you need a good. You can't just have a number one receiver and then
I disagree.
have no one else.
Joe Burrow, just like Tom Brady, made anyone great.
Yeah, but you already had Gronk. That was a great tight end.
How many constant receivers were on the move in New England?
Yeah, but you're comparing Joe Burrow to Tom Brady. You can't.
But that's my point.
You can't compare Joe Burrow to
I'm
Tom
not
Brady.
comparing them. I'm just saying receivers could leave.
And then Tom Brady had a better head coach. The head coach of Bengals sucks.
Yeah, he's not good.
He had one good year and
But
he
that doesn't
fucking
take away from
Flangler's
Burrow.
out.
That does not take away from Burrow.
Kind of does. You need a good head coach as well.
But that doesn't take away from Burrow. From
Like
his
when
play.
Tom Brady went from head coach to head coach, friggin' Aaron Butler? No, what's his name? The head coach of Tampa Bay before Bulls.
Bruce
Arians. Thank you. He was a decent head coach already. He was already good. And he got him over the hump.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady got him over the hump.
Exactly. That proves my point.
Not proving your point.
Yes, because
He went to a good system already. If he went to the Bengals, not the Bengals,
Tom Brady was turning any team into a contender.
I can't see Joe Burrow doing that because if you put him in the same situation with
So you're telling me if he was on the Giants would not be a Super Bowl contender?
so you tell me you put him on
With
the
the
if you put him
defense
on
he has?
if you put him on the Panthers, he'd be that good. He'd be that good on the Panthers.
The Bengals won 2 games before Joe Burrow got there.
Yeah, and they have 2 games right now. They only won. But But still, dude, do you see the gauntlet they had to go against? They had to play the Ravens again? Hell, they can even lose to the Browns. They even lose to the Browns. Because Nick Chubb's making his debut back. You know he's going to play hard.
Yeah.
That Judy is the number one guy now. So who knows if he'll be good. And Njoku's back. So he's getting a lot of touches in. That offense gets it clicking. And hell, I would be shocked that they start another quarterback.
All right. We're on what?
We're in October, if you're thinking of that.
No.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
We're talking. All right. We're in week 7.
Yeah, look at the schedule. They have the Browns. After that, tell me who do you have next?
All right. Let's see. And they're sitting at what?
They're sitting at 2-4.
2-4.
Yeah. Yeah, plays the Browns. That could be a 50-50.
They play Cleveland, who's
50
a disaster of a team.
50-50, but okay.
They play the Eagles.
Loss.
They play Vegas.
Win.
Baltimore.
Loss.
Chargers.
That could be 50-50 because they could put points up.
Steelers.
At Pittsburgh or no, I could say a win.
All right, Cowboys.
Loss.
You don't know. Cowboys are inconsistent.
But the Cowboys have a way better offense.
Doesn't matter.
And the defense sucks.
Titans.
Win.
Browns.
I can see that be the win.
Denver.
Win.
Steelers.
Win. No, loss. They lose. It's at Pittsburgh, loss. They're going to be like 7-9.
I disagree with you.
I don't think they beat the Baltimore twice. Because now it's going to be in Baltimore. I can't see them being Philly. Dallas. All right, you could get me on Dallas, but
Dallas go either way.
Dallas will go either way because if Dallas offense starts clicking and the Bengals need to do shot for shot pretty much with them. That's what's going to happen. They need to do shot for shot.
Again, if you're just joining us, this is the Doug Strava Show, which is brought to you by Unsolicited Role Models, the role models you may not want, but you may just need. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, we have Lepore Betting, and we're going to go over some games for this upcoming NFL week.
Especially going back to Columbus down.
Why? They were horrible this year.
Malibu and the diner.
These leaders of these countries.
Betting. It was named after you because you are probably known for losing a lot of bets, especially when it comes to the horse
My
racing.
lightning 5 picks. These are the ones I like. I mean, I love them. In my picks, you'll hear them later on.
Yeah,
that is my best bet.
You'll hear it in Stuff's Betting.
Yes, that is my best bet.
All right, so before we get back to these games that we're doing,
We have
we got
comments.
some comments from Colin.
My boy. Hello, child.
The Steelers are the most overrated team in the league, Jimmy. Overrated.
It's not overrated.
Have fun. He agrees with me. No one agrees with me like Colin does.
What do you say?
Have fun with Russell Wilson starting.
Okay.
Mike Tomlin benching Fields is insane.
It is insane. I disagree with you on that one. I think
Thank you, Colin.
no, I already said that before that I think it's crazy that Fields got you 4-2. I think it's just him trying to test out because I cannot see him being afraid of pulling him out halfway through that game if he sucks. I could see him pulling him out halfway. Hey, Fields, you're back in.
Yeah, because Russell Wilson sucks.
We don't know because we haven't
Oh,
seen
we
him.
know.
But we haven't seen him get a frickin' snap yet.
We'll see.
We shall see.
We'll see. All right. Broncos Saints.
Tonight's game?
That's tonight.
I'm liking the Saints.
All right. You're liking the Saints?
I'm liking the Saints tonight.
Are you going to go with Denver -3?
They're giving 3 or getting 3?
-3.
So they're giving 3.
Yeah.
No, I'm liking the Saints getting 3. It's in New Orleans. The backup quarterback wasn't that bad. He actually was putting up points. Denver's been shaky. If you're gonna let the Chargers score that many points on you, that's crazy.
Mr. Unlimited.
Oh, that's Eddie. All right, good.
Eagles Giants. Are you gonna go with Giants money line?
Then they went straight up. No, I'm going with the Eagles winning that. I'm sorry, Barkley return game. Barkley's going to go off, especially the defense. Because now who got hurt for the rest of the season?
Colin says Giants.
I'm liking the Eagles. I'm sorry. He did another comment, I think, too.
Giants money line, baby. Giants. Let's go.
You could, yeah, you could.
All right. Patriots Jaguars in London. Over 42.5.
I could see that being a shootout game. I could see because both their defense sucks.
Both are 1-5.
Both are 1 of 5. They need I could see that being either a blowout or a close game. Either one. Doesn't matter. We got another one, I think, too.
Tennessee Buffalo. The money line is Tennessee plus 400.
Because Buffalo will blow them out. That's the thing. Their offenses.
Jags.
Yeah, I'm liking the Jags, giving them 5.5 too on that. I was looking at that. Buffalo should blow them out, but it could be a shootout game too. But I have Buffalo sneaking. But I actually want to see how Amari Cooper. We didn't talk about that either.
Yeah,
Amari Cooper is officially a Buffalo Bill.
All right, here's another one that I like. Texans Packers in Green Bay. It looks like Green Bay is the favorite.
Of course, 2.5 probably.
Yeah. And Houston money line is plus 30.
I would take. That's a toss up. I'm sorry, that gives a toss up because both defenses are good, but offenses are good. That game could go back and forth.
Yeah.
So that's a toss. You give me a coin, I'll just do it that way.
Lions Vikings.
I'm sorry, I'm liking the Lions a lot better after
They're plus 105.
because the Vikings are favored to win that game, but I'm liking Detroit just because it's going to be a close game. But I'm liking the Lions a lot better to take away a couple of those balls away from Sam Darnold. Especially, like Colin, my boy, said, Sam Darnold did struggle against the Jets. So I could see that being the case.
Seahawks Falcons.
Falcons get a lot of home games.
minus 3.
I'm liking Atlanta. Seattle started at 3-0, and now what? They're 3-3 now.
Yeah, they're in a slump.
They're in a bad slump, and it's going to get worse. That if you pressure Geno, that offense line cannot protect him.
Cincy, Cleveland, Cincinnati -5.
They're giving 5.5.
Yeah,
Okay,
and they're the favorite.
I know they're the favorite. I'm liking like that one too. A toss up. Both teams haven't really pressed me on defense. We got a lot of comments there, boy.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Eddie says, give me Houston. Colin says Lions.
Lions.
Eddie says Packers have only beat bums this year.
Yeah. Houston is over. But
Jimmy thinks Sam Darnold is MVP. I think that's a shot to you.
that's a shot to me because I did say if Sam Darnold proves that he can still do all this and then go to the playoffs, either come back in a year or MVP, it's looking like. Because, I mean, right now, if we're going to say MVP-wise, 3-4 people come to my head. Sam Darnold, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. No, not Jamar. I'm sorry. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Those are the 4 candidates right now.
Must be nice being a hypocrite.
Being a hypocrite, if you're going to put up points, that's it. I'll be more hypocritical of your defense. Your defense sucks.
All right, Dolphins, Colts. It looks like the Colts are the favorite.
Colts could win that game, especially Richardson's back, and then JT's back too. They could win that game. But I want to, if Dolphins could.
Lamar's going back to back.
Who's going back to back?
Lamar.
He could go back to back. It's looking like it right now. But
Joe Burrow all the way. Dolphins money line.
Yeah, that's what Collins having. I don't know.
Slam it.
I that could be a toss-up game because both teams are hit or miss.
Panthers, Commanders, Washington -8.
Well, Commanders should win that game, but both their defense is not good. I can see that game being closer than you think.
Raiders, Rams.
Rams could blow them out.
Rams are the favorite.
Rams could blow them out. I think Cup. I think Cooper Cup is back and Kyrie Williams is back. I can see that being a blowout.
I'll tell you one thing: the Raiders have become a joke. Going into this year,
I don't know why you had them.
I didn't think they would.
They're
be
like
this
the
bad.
Browns now.
No, I didn't think they would.
They
be
have
this
like
bad.
one decent season. Like, okay, they go 8 and
They
9.
finished the season strong.
Yeah.
I thought Antonio Pierce was going to have a great culture in the locker room. I thought they were going to play well, having Gardner Minshew. That team is an embarrassment, and that team is a joke.
I don't think they're the problem. I think it's the owner.
Because that team, going into the season, you would think, oh, they played well last year. They really got under the system that Antonio Pierce has.
Mm-hmm.
They could be a sleepy surprise team. I did not think they would be this bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the only reason why I picked them. I did not think they would be this bad.
The only one I think you're gonna hit on well is the Vikings one. Yeah. That's the one I think you surprised everyone with that, and I like it now because they are looking really good.
Yeah, I didn't think Vegas would be bad.
No, I even told you were crazy. I thought Vegas looked bad.
I did not think they would be 1-5.
You're playing in a division where the Chargers are actually looking pretty decently, even though they're like a mixed bandit and stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. No, the Chargers are play. Whatever you said, opposite, whatever. What's the comment saying? I can't see.
Culture frauds.
Colts could be frauds, but who knows?
Their defense is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
It is Mickey Mouse Club. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
All right. Chiefs, 49ers, it's even.
49ers.
Yeah.
The Chiefs offense, yeah, you have Juju and Worthy and all this. 49ers will nullify that and make sure there's no big explosive plays. And you throw it in the middle, you're going to get hit.
Jets Steelers over is 38.5. New York Jets are the favorite.
38.5. I could probably. That's tough. But I could see. Monday night game showed me that Jets defense, they're missing pieces on that run. For that run defense. Najee could have a big night. It's in Pittsburgh. I would go with Pittsburgh. A lot of people go with the Jets. I would go with the home team because I feel like their running attack could be a lot better.
You get your Jets jersey yet?
John said I wear a jacket or something. I'll do a loophole like you did. I have a jacket. I know my dad has a jacket in that room somewhere. I know he left one.
The loophole.
Yeah, like you did.
Well,
but I'm only wearing it for one day. That was our agreement. We wear it for one day.
All right. Preview of the Super Bowl. Ravens, Buccaneers. Baltimore's the favorite.
No, hold on. That's freaking Dave's prediction.
Yeah, and it could happen.
It could happen.
I like Tampa to win that one. All right, and Chargers, Cardinals. Chargers by 2.5.
Chargers win that game, honestly. It's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a shootout. If Harrison Jr. is going to play, I could see that it being shot for shot pretty much. A lot of these games are tough. Last week was the only easiest one. They were the easiest one. It was. I only had 2 losses on my little pool. Did I do?
Yeah, I think I had 4.
Yeah, I had 2, and I don't know why I picked. I took a shot in the dark with the Commanders. I took a shot in the dark and then missed.
Oh, and then you got the Giants playing the Steelers in a few weeks.
Monday night. And I think Dan, shout out to Dan, he's going to that game, I think. Because we want to say congratulations for him getting married. I think it's this week?
This weekend.
This weekend. He's getting married. Congratulations, Dan.
Congratulations, Dan.
For getting married. So so I think he said he'll be there and everything. So good for him.
It's either going to be a blowout or a close game.
Yeah.
Wise words, Jimmy.
It can be. Well, what game? The Jets game
Probably.
I said?
I assume that's what he's talking about.
No, I think the other one that I said, that it could be. There's one I did say that could be a shot out, a blowout and something. I forgot what game it was. He probably will remember. Give it a second.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
maybe the Chief game or the Charger game.
Charger now. That could be a
Baltimore game, maybe.
Baltimore game could be no. Both offenses are good. especially Buccaneers with Godwin and Evans and everything. They can't run the ball though.
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah, that's the only problem. They can't run the ball.
So we do have some reports to announce. Isaiah Hartenstein is out 5 to 6 weeks. Jake Ottinger was extended by the Dallas Stars, 8 years, $66 million. What else did I see?
I mean, there could be a lot of moves coming now and then. Honestly,
Justin Fields said no Steelers quarterback debate if I play better. Titans cut safety Adams.
it's true because if he would have won that Colts game, he did play great that Colts game. He had 300-something yards.
Kawhi Leonard is out to start the season.
I was surprised he gets hurt too much.
Yeah. And then the New York Liberty are up 2-1 on a Sabrina Alonso tie-breaking shot, and they could win their first WNBA title.
Is it only like first to 5?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Why couldn't do 7?
I don't know.
I guess because of baseball and football, honestly.
Maybe. I don't know.
That could be it.
But talk about New York, man. New York's been on fire. You got the Mets. You
the
got
Yankees.
the Yankees. You got the Liberty.
Yeah.
You got
the Knicks.
The Knicks, if you want to count that.
You can't count the Knicks.
You got the Devils. So
Devils are more New Jersey.
The tri-state area.
Metropolitan, you could say.
Tri-state area.
Metropolitan. Because we're only literally a train ride away from Newark to Garden.
Do you know about Bucky Irving?
The running back yeah, he was okay, but you're against the Ravens defense that will stop the run, Eddie. Come on.
Colin wants to know what are your thoughts on the Mets, even though we discussed
What
it
about
at the beginning of the show.
What about them? Like, give us more detail. You can't just say what about the Mets. If we're gonna say the whole season, it's a fantastic season. Yeah, you started 0-5, but for us,
my God,
yeah, for them to go from 0-5 to now being an NLCS against arguably, what do you say?
He wants to know if they're done. No, they're not done.
They're not done.
I still think they're going.
It's
to
only
the World
2-1.
Series.
If all right, I'll say if they go 3-1, possibly. Yes.
3-1, yes.
Yes.
But
if it's 2-2 and there's one more game in New York.
2-1. It's not like they're going to LA after 2-2.
Yeah.
They have a chance to win the next
two games
and to go back to LA up 3-2.
It puts more pressure on them. Because then they're going to have to put all their star power into one game, and it'll help or it'll screw them over.
The Mets are in a good situation right now.
They're playing good baseball.
You have Quintana. I don't know who you're going to go in Game 5, but then it sets you up for
honestly.
It sets you up for Sean Maena for Game 6.
Yeah, and he could close it out. Because he did close out Game 2 perfectly.
They're not done for.
No, they're not done yet.
The Dodgers have home field, but the Mets have the next 3 at home.
Yeah, the next 2 games at home today and tomorrow.
It's 2-3-2.
Yeah, just like now, I could see can you see the Guardians? This is Cleveland Guardians.
Yes, because Cleveland rocks.
Yeah, can you see that? Because I don't know, because the Yankees are playing.
Yankees struggle on the road. I notice when it comes to postseason baseball over the past few years, Yankees always struggle on the road.
Yeah, well, we'll see if they could pull out a game tonight. It'll put pressure on Cleveland.
I think the Yankees go to the World Series, and I've been correct about that since the beginning. I said last year if the Yankees go out and get Juan Soto, they're going to be in the World Series. Do I want to see the Yankees win the World Series? No. Of course, I'm going to want to see the Mets. Realistically, I want the Rays to win a World Series. It's been a long time. They haven't won one since, but I also want to see my Mets win a World Series. Now, there's no team I hate the most
than the Dodgers
because of 2020 and maybe this year, the Dodgers. I do not want to see the Dodgers win the World Series.
Yeah, but Dodgers did have a decent pass.
They do, but they prevented my team from winning the World Series in 2020.
Because even people say the Yankees fans, if a couple of teams would have won, if Baltimore would have won and played the Yankees, that would have been probably a struggle for the Yankees.
Yes.
They play Kansas City, where Kansas City's good, but not on that level just yet.
Yeah. And this is the thing about this past MLB season. it wasn't as dominant as it has been in prior years. You haven't had no team won 100 games.
I was just
going
gonna
to
say that too. No team
won 100
No
games.
team went better 100. The closest one, what was
98, the Dodgers. Then
the
you
Dodgers.
have the Yankees at 96.
Yeah.
This is the first year that both number one seeds advance to the NL and ALCS. Prior years, they all lose.
Well, no, because
Besides the Astros.
who's number? What, the Yankees are number one, right?
Yeah.
And then no, because Dodgers are number one.
Yeah.
Philly was number one. Philly was number one. You better go look at that.
I thought LA was one.
No, we took out the number one seed, my friend. We took out. Check it. I think LA was number two. Why did the Padres play them?
I thought Philly. Oh,
Take a look.
no, I think you're right.
Yeah. Philly was number one. They were 90. They had 95 wins, I think, or 97. Dodgers. No, the Philly had the best record this year.
I think you're
Take
right.
a look, but I
you're
think
right.
I think we played the Mets played the number one seed, because don't forget we're the sixth seed. We were the last seed. 3 or 6 will play one.
All right.
There's no in
Dodgers were one.
Dodgers were one.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wrong. That excuse me.
By the yeah.
I thought Philly was
Maybe
one.
the tiebreaker.
All right, you're right. So both, but back to what you were saying before. When I got in here, the prediction might come true. That I did say.
You did say Yankees.
I don't
Dodgers.
want it to come true because the Mets are involved.
You said Yankees Dodgers.
I did say Yankees Dodgers series.
So if you look at this, and people say, "Oh, why are you complaining that the Yankees had an easy road?" Because they did. Yankees did have an easy road to the World Series. They're not there yet, but they did have.
No,
an easy road.
Cleveland is a tough team. Don't get me
No, they
wrong.
are a tough team, but Detroit and Kansas City would have missed the playoffs in the National League with 86 wins.
Oh yeah, with the National League, yeah, but because we had what? We had 80 something,
89.
89. We had close to
So
90.
if Kansas City and Detroit were in the NL, they would have missed the playoffs with 80.
Yeah, in NL, yeah.
So yes, the Yankees did have an easy road.
Yeah,
but you still have to play the game.
they were
I'm not
just-
taking anything away from the Yankees, but based on numbers and based on win-loss record, they did have an easy matchup.
They were more consistent though than other teams though, because they could win a lot of those games that you have to win,
Yeah.
and then they let some that slide.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and then saying to contradict myself and make me a hypocrite by saying that when I've been praising the Boston Celtics, saying they had the number one seed, they should have the easy road. It's and I can't go against what I believe in.
Yeah, but can you say that this year though? Now, do you think they have an easy road now because of that division got better? Compared to the Knicks got better, Philly got better, and that's pretty much it.
No, but based on the playoff, if they finish one, they should have the easy road.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do you think they'll have the number one seed this year?
No, I don't think the Celtics repeat.
Like back-to-back champions or back-to-back number ones?
I think that there's going to be someone. I think they could get number one, but I don't think they'll get to the finals.
I'm going to agree with you on that one because I think now, because last year that whole division sucked.
I think they get back to the final.
Besides they were 1, the Knicks were 2, and then 3 was Milwaukee. Milwaukee was fraudulent.
Mm-hmm.
They sucked.
Mm-hmm. But back to the whole baseball conversation. If it's Yankees, Dodgers, of course I'm rooting for the Yankees.
Yeah, and that's the problem because the only problem I have with the Yankees is their pitching staff. Only problem I have. The pitching staff, Cole's great, and then the other guy, but after that, it's no bueno.
Yeah. Do I really want to root for the Yankees? No.
No. But if it comes to that
If it's
situation,
Yankees, Dodgers,
or can we get a 2000 World Series of the Subway
I still
Series?
think we got a 2000 World Series.
But I feel like the Mets could take that one now.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they can.
But if it's Yankees, Dodgers, I'm pulling for the Yankees.
Yeah, I mean that could go to 7 though. But
Do I really want to root for the West Coast for someone that sings karaoke and does Empire State of Mind?
you
I
guys
gotta rep New York.
Yeah, if the
Come
Yankees
on.
do go, that's pretty much what we gotta do.
I gotta rep New York.
Yeah.
No better, and there will be no better feeling of me being on that cruise next year, singing Empire State of Mind if the Yankees win the World Series. As much as I'm going to hate that, just
Yeah.
because of the teams I like, and I sing that song. Catch me with an extra OG out of Yankee hat. Catch me with an extra OG out of Yankee game. Should I make that Yankee hat more famous than a Yankee can? World Series champs. I get the room going.
Oh yeah, especially because a lot of them are from fucking New York. Because if you're going from Bayonne or
Bayonne.
Bayonne, New York's not that far.
No,
New York's like the next
I'm
bridge
gonna
over.
get that room going.
Yeah.
They don't have to know deep down I hate them.
Well, yeah. Oh, listen, because I'm sorry. If the Yankees do win the World Series, Dave would never let that go on you.
No, he won't.
Dave would not let that go. You would suffer.
Not really.
You know what? He will make your life a living hell.
Nah, I won't. No, he won't.
He will.
No.
He will.
Because they beat the Dodgers. And he knows that if it's Yankees Dodgers, I do not want to
Yeah,
see
but here's the
Dodgers
thing,
win.
though. Because the Yankees are going to go probably back down a little bit because they'll probably lose Soto and everything. Because I don't know if Soto wants to stay.
I don't think so either.
I did because he'll be like, all right, I won 2 champions. Like, what else more can I do?
Yeah, he's not going to return.
Like,
to the
what
Yankees.
more
Mark
can
it
I
down.
do? If that's the case.
But yeah, Dave won't bust my chops. if
Yes,
they
he
want to.
will.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will.
But I saw him at work. I said, if it's Yankees Dodgers, I hope the Yankees beat the shit.
I could see the Yankees doing that, though. The Yankees aren't the bad team. They have the offense to do it. And their team's phenomenal. It's just, I just think that it's going to be, if it's them two, it's tough.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Because I would like to see, and I know you're going to hate what I'm going to say, I would like to see Shohei, like, finally get awarded for all the things he's done for the LA, for the Angels.
Yeah,
Like, he does deserve it.
yeah.
Got some comments down there I'm seeing?
No, the same one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, he can't because it's different. If it's Yankees Mets, then yeah, he could bust my balls.
Oh, yeah.
But he knows I'm pulling for him, so
Yeah.
he's not gonna be like, "Hey,
Like,
Yankees
if it's
won."
Yankees and Dodgers, like, you're
I
pulling
want
for
the Yankees. To
yeah,
knock
you're
them
pulling
out.
for like the Yankees to win.
So he won't really bust my chops.
No, he won't
There's
bust.
no reason to.
But if it's like,
if it's Yankees Mets, go ahead, Dave. But
yeah,
Yankees
or
Dodgers.
do you think we could get Cleveland and Mets?
If
Lindor returns.
That's what I want to see. If Cleveland could if Cleveland could make it 2-2, yeah, I think it would be Cleveland, New York.
That I could see, because like
It would be Cleveland, New York.
that
All varies how the game goes.
Lindor comes back home.
Yo, and he's hoisting an award on their field
Oh my God.
because the reason why he got traded, they didn't want to. The owner or the GM
They
did
wanna
not
pay
want
him.
to pay him.
Yeah, and then the Mets signed him to a long contract and everything.
Yes,
because that's
so-
what you need. If you need the best player, you're going to sign him to a long-year contract. Look what
Mm-hmm.
LA did with Mookie Betts. As soon as he got to LA, they automatically signed him to a long-year contract. That's what you need to do. Well, they could do that though.
They can.
The Mets and the Yankees, the Dodgers could all do that.
Mhm.
Because they have good capital space to do that.
Mhm.
To do all that. Like if you go to like a team like Kansas City or something like that, they can't do that because their capital money is not that good. They can't keep it.
Uh-huh.
That's why they need to trade and draft and everything. So for the Yankees, they all have that money.
And whether the Mets win the World Series or not this year,
It's a fantastic season.
great season.
Fantastic
it sets
season.
them up for the future. It sets them up to maybe bring back P only because he's been inconsistent and strikes out a lot. Pay Juan Soto. Go after another pitcher, maybe a Corbin Burns or a Blake Snell. Who knows?
Blake Snell
But this
will probably
is
be a
setting
best.
up. Talk about a transitional year for the Mets.
Well,
This sets them up for
I think
2025 and beyond.
Well, I would say the coach, the manager for the Mets should get a manager of the year.
Carlos Mendoza.
Carlos
was a
Mendoza
great
should get it.
hire.
But I think it'll probably go to the Yankees head coach.
Well, they got one for each league. So if you're the National
And
League,
probably
it's
the
going to
Dodgers head
Carlos
coach anyway.
Mendoza. Yeah, because it's a political vote. They go
Yeah.
based on if you win the World Series, you're getting the manager.
Well, but that's why they should do it before the World Series. Like, you know how football does the honors and everything,
Yeah.
and have the vote and everything there.
And then from American League, it will probably be Stephen Vogt.
Yeah.
in Cleveland there.
Yeah.
But if the Mets don't win it all this year, I got to give a shout out. And I know he's going to see this clip because I tag him on a lot of my stuff.
Yeah.
Jose Iglesias, Condolita, that song, OMG, what a great, that changed the culture of that locker room.
It epitomized the Mets.
Yeah. It didn't just do that. It gave me a theme song for my cruises. Every time I had the DJ play it, Met fans came out and they celebrated with me. And if you look at the lyrics of the songs, if you look at the lyrics of that song, it's like a prayer.
It's like a prayer.
It is.
It is a freaking Madonna's freaking like a prayer.
That's a great song, Jose. Appreciate it. Here, I'll pull up the lyrics in English.
Are you gonna do the pitbull part?
No, not yet.
Yeah, you just start singing.
Oh my God! All right, this is the lyrics for Cantalita's "OMG" in English, and this is what I mean by it's like a prayer. Oh my God, throw everything bad away. Oh my God, grant me health and prosperity. I have nothing but I'm happy. Only memories live in me, dreams to fulfill, and I'm gonna do it. It might be crazy, but it's not lazy. Until I achieve them, I'll follow them. And then it goes back. Oh my God, when all the planets align for me, my wallet won't be empty. May good luck visit me to help all my people. Oh my God. You have to give thanks for one more day of life and the friends who are around today. Don't do evil because everything goes around. One day you'll be down in another. Dreams to fulfill, and I'm going to do it. It might be crazy, but it's not lazy. Until I achieve them, I'll follow them.
Yeah, that's very good lyrics.
Yeah.
Like I said, it epitomized the Mets season, like the never die attitude.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what it is. It's like the never die attitude. And then, like, while you guys are putting us down, we're proving you wrong.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
That's a great song. So that really, 2024 Mets win the World Series or not, that sets it up for a great future.
Well, it's if they do, what a story it would say for them to like put them on the map, pretty much, like back on the map.
Yeah, they're going to be a contender.
Yeah,
it's not like make the playoffs.
Well, don't pull like what
1
Texas
year,
did and Arizona
and then
did.
10 years they miss.
Well, I don't want them to do what Arizona, Texas did this year.
Yeah, well,
not show up.
Well, Arizona missed it by a tiebreaker.
Well, yeah.
Texas really collapsed.
Yeah, Texas collapsed. And they won the World Series, too.
Yeah, last year. Again, thank you for joining us today on the Doug Saravo Show, which is brought to you by our good friends at the Unsolicited Role Models, the role models you may not want, but you may just need. You can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on all your podcast applications, YouTube and Facebook Live, Saravo Broadcasting, the Doug Saravo Show. Follow for more episodes of Dougie's Political Hour, Dougie's Sports Talk, Faith and Life with Dougie, Time Matters and Timeless Adventures with Ray and Dougie. And you can follow me on TikTok now as I interview fans at sporting events. I interviewed a few Dodger fans last night. There's also going to be some political interviews where I go to these rallies and I interview some people on their election thoughts. Thank you for having us on Saravo Broadcasting. We appreciate the YouTube channel, even though I'm the one that's running it. We appreciate it.
You have no choice.
Jimmy, you got one last prediction for the show?
Let's go Mets. That's all I could say. Let's go Mets.
Yeah, me too. But I do have a prediction, though.
Go ahead.
Let's see if we get it right. All right, so this is what I'm thinking, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And I think this is what they're setting up for. It could be wrong. The New York Giants are going to ride with Daniel Jones.
Okay.
He's going to be the quarterback. I'm not saying they're going to tank, but they're going to find a way to bring in Arch Manning as their franchise quarterback. I don't know. That's just a prediction.
Does he still have a couple more years left? He's not even a starter.
I know, but I have a feeling that
does he have a couple more years left?
I think he's got a few.
Yeah, so.
But with Daniel Jones' contract.
By the time, yeah.
By the time it's up.
Well, it depends on if his draft capital is going to be that good.
Yeah.
Like, if it's going to be that good, somebody else will pick him up way before.
Mm-hmm, that's the thing. But by the time Jones' contract is up, they'll be able to get a Manning. We'll see. I don't know. But thanks for joining us and listening to that wild prediction.
Yeah.
So Malibu at the diner part of the casino.
That they're gonna slip back a little bit. Ben,
Do you ever ask yourself the question as to
For this town, things that haven't been done before.
Feel like it's more than just Joe Biden, though. Like, it's just like people,
Overpay for DeGrom, and I think this is a great way for us to gather.
I'll be looking for another job after this is over, I can tell you that.
I'm here with your name behind it, hoping that.
Why didn't Trump fire Fauci? He could have gotten rid of him.
There's a lot of things we can have checked out.
So talk whatever we want.
It's sports. Well, I'll tell you, no matter, I don't have to worry about my feelings to understand that.